Boom shakalaka, you won't believe Bitcoin's next move. It just may surprise you. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, Bitcoin's surprise next move. Before we get into it guys, like the video, join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 years. Today, Fear and Greed Index at 72, sideways from yesterday's 73. The overall market up 0.5%. Bitcoin at $68,237, just $1,000 away from $69,000, my favorite Bitcoin price, aside from like $500,000 for Bitcoin, but you know, it ranks up there pretty highly. Ethereum, 2642, BNB at 598, and you can read the rest. Now, Bitcoin breaking out of the bear flag in a major way. Now, this isn't the first time that it's really broken out, but this is the first sustained breakout of the bear flag. We do have a little bit of resistance. This is last cycle's top resistance at $69,000, my favorite Bitcoin price. But the last time that this blue 21 EMA crossed over the orange 200-day moving average, well, Bitcoin did something quite spectacular. This is actually the bar pattern of it here, and it goes on to roughly $160,000 by March of 2025 if we were to complete this perfectly. We'll have to see. Now, historically, these weeks, this week, next week, and the following week are three of the best weeks for Bitcoin. The 42nd, 43rd, and 44th week of the year, returning 6%, 4%, and 10%. That's 20% returns in 3 weeks. Holy freaking cow. That would be like an $80,000 Bitcoin by the end of that time period. Could that happen? Possible. Right now, Bitcoin is tracking almost perfectly the median price gains for October. And the best part is today is the day when most of the charts take off. So we could be seeing a big move coming for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin is following perfectly the 2016 and 2020 bull markets averaged and scaled to this year. This is pretty much the ignition point, and look at that, starting to take off afterwards. So exciting times for Bitcoin. Whales scooping up Bitcoin at an unprecedented pace. Take a look at this. Over the past 6 months or so, they have absolutely been buying up all the Bitcoin available. But interestingly enough, out of all the cohorts out there, it's only the whales and the shrimps who are believers stacking heavily, while everybody else is still in disbelief. What's going on? Why are they not buying Bitcoin? Well, this could be maybe an answer, maybe a little bit of a market retracement off of rejection from that $69,000 price level. Bitcoin may face a short-term dip with the TD sequential flashing a sell signal on the 4-hour chart and a bearish divergence showing up on the RSI. Maybe things got a little overheated, got rejected from previous all-time high, cool off for a few days before resuming the trend. That is a possibility, but right now it does appear like the cash on the sidelines is too darn high. This is the aggregate stablecoin cap, and you can see that there is a lot of cash on the sidelines right now. While people bought the dip down in the bottom and on the way up, it appears like people are not yet buying this dip. They may have to buy Bitcoin at a much higher price in the future just because they do not believe. Now, if we take a look at the on-chain volume by coins held longer than 6 months, you can see that we are at levels right now that have been predictive or indicative of local lows. That would indicate that most likely price is going to go up from here. As a matter of fact, right now, based on this power law probability channel, Bitcoin is sitting just at the fair value, which is historically the price that Bitcoin hits right around the time of the halving, but we're sitting at the fair value and we're in a bull market, and it is the best year of the 4-year cycle coming up, which means that generally we're going to have a massive top, hopefully a blow off top like we've had previously. Right now, the 99th quantile is between $190,000 and $250,000 per Bitcoin. So that could get very exciting very quickly. You have to remember, we do have this giant inverse head and shoulders pushing Bitcoin price up. Once it is completed, we're not yet there, but we're well on the way. There's also the cross on the monthly chart of the 25 and 35 EMA right here, that each time previously it happened in 2016 and 2020, it signaled a massive parabolic Bitcoin price move this time should be no different, because if we take a look at the geometric mean and standard deviation of previous Bitcoin cycles, 2012, 2016, and 2020, we are pretty much sitting right at the geometric mean, right at the center right now. And guess what? By the end of 2025, $350,000 per Bitcoin for the average. Okay, could we have a standard deviation above almost $1 million? 2 standard deviations above, well over $1 million? It's not outside the realm of possibility. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter, Crypto Love, subscribe to the channel. And also, YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. I love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.